So I'm back in the studio and it does feel good. Everything's just the way I like it. Everything's set up perfectly for me. The studio looks good. The lighting's right. The audio's set up just the way I like it, and everything's rolling smoothly. Typically, what I do before I make a video is I spend a little time really thinking about what I want to say, and it might be a few days of taking some notes and really thinking it through. But I couldn't take any notes this week. I couldn't really think of anything else that I wanted to talk to you guys about except this. Hi, everybody. So this came in the mail, and it is time for me to open it. See if I can figure out how to open this. I've never thought about a reveal before, but this is a reveal. Aha. I gotta say, welcome to the beginning of your story. So insert caps. So this is going to be what I'm going to put it in. I'm going to spit in this. And this is the return mailer. I don't even bother taking it out right now. So now I guess my next thing is I gotta open this thing up. I better pause for a minute to make sure I read this through. Okay, so we can read it together. So I gotta activate my kit. So on a mobile phone, I gotta download the app. I think I already did this. And then I know that on this, which is the actual DNA kit itself, there's going to be a unique code. It's the only way to get my DNA results. So I'm not telling you what it is. Mine. And then what we're getting ready to do here is this. I'm gonna spit in the tube, release and shake, tighten to release stabilizing fluid. We have stabilizing. I need to be stabilized. And then 5 seconds. Shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. Then place the tube in the collection bag and then mail in your sample. So I know that I've kind of chatted with other people and know other people that have done this, and they've often talked about having it in their mailbox. They get it in their mailbox and then they spend the time holding on to it, and they don't send it back sometimes for days or weeks, and maybe it takes them a while just to spit in it. So I promised myself when this came in the mail on Saturday that I'm going to spit in it and I'm going to send it back, and today's Monday. So I'm going to make this happen. So let me pause this again and I'll get this thing open. Okay, so I got started doing this and actually had to register it on the phone, and now they tell me the DNA kit has been activated. Now it's time to collect your saliva sample. It's best not to eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes before providing your sample. So I guess I shouldn't have eaten my lunch and eaten those carrots and had a drink of water and planned on having some tea before I did this. So we'll have to pause and get back to this. Well, let's give it a shot. I think it says it should be easy to spit. I know, isn't it gross that I keep spitting in front of you? Spit to here. I love that. The biggest thing is you got to make sure that you don't get bubbles. I got bubbles. Is this the grossest video you've ever watched? That's it. I have gotten it above with the bubbles. So now, next piece is take this off, and then it says you will know that it's working when the blue stuff goes in. So let's see, push down. All right, I think I pushed down. That worked. Oh, there it is. Blue went down. All right, good. Then shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of exciting. 5. Not so exciting? Okay, 5. And that's what it looks like. Just kind of bluish, clear spit now. Place the tube in the collection bag. So I hope I did this right. I'm going to put this tube in the collection bag. Oh, no. Oh, I knew that would happen. Okay. Where? Oh, I got it. I did it right. Okay. Collection bag. collection bag, tube, goes in. Good. And then place the sample inside, did it, and then seal it. I know, it's not that complicated, but it seemed to be more complicated, probably a lot less complicated than I made it. So I guess that's all I got to do. Just put this in there, squish it in. I guess this is really a lot easier than I think it is. Close it. All right, I got a little bit of sticky there. Take the sticky off and do it. And you know, just doing it is kind of the important part for me. I just needed to get it done because putting this in the mail as quickly as possible is kind of the most important part for me. Not what happens next. What happens next is going to be, you know, way out of my hands. But this is what I'm capable of doing. And when this goes out the door and this gets in the mailman's hands, boom, we're done. So thanks for being a part of it. Sorry you had to watch me spit. That was kind of gross, but I did want to make sure that you saw it and that I got to see it. Here we go. I hope you'll take really good care of this. It's my spit. It's my DNA. I'm going to hand it to you. Sorry, the dog's being noisy there. That is going to either make no difference in my life or it's going to change my life. I was adopted, and this may lead to some new information for me and my whole family. It's on its way. Thank you very kindly. Have a good one. So I'm pretty sure that next week we'll go back to our normal format, but I wanted to do something a little different today because this week has been a little different for me. This is the beginning of a transition for me. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's coming next, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that I wasn't going to do this alone. I wasn't going to do this alone. I wasn't going to do this without you. I'm not doing this without my higher power, and I wanted to share the journey with you. It's kind of a big deal for me. It's kind of important. This is it for me. Whatever happens from these results will either change my life a little, a lot, or maybe not at all. I've got a lot more to tell you. I've got a lot more stories. I've got a lot more pieces of the puzzle that I haven't shared with you yet. And I'm longing to, and I'm going to, and I'm ready to. But I wanted to make sure that today I shared this with you. This has been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a day. And I'm really grateful that you showed up today to share it with me. Please make sure you like the video. Please make sure that you share this with others. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I appreciate you coming around, and I hope to see you next week. Take care.